Wow, this is officially day 30 of the minimalist challenge. I just finished my exam, but I promised myself I was going to do this differently. So let's see how it goes. About a month ago, I finished reading Digital Minimalism by Cal Newport. It made me realize the amount of time I was spending on my device and not doing anything necessarily productive, even though I used to lie to myself that a lot of my work was on my phone. I also said that the book gave me a topic of discussion because I was always very excited to share all the things I learned from the book. Now this video is completely unscripted, unplanned. I just finished my exam, I picked the tripod and the camera, and I'm going to move around, make different videos, and tell you how my experience was and the lessons I learned. Now I can definitely say that I learned a lot doing this. First is, your phone really is not that important, you can live without it. At the beginning, I was very scared that I was not going to be able to communicate with my friends, catch up on classes, catch up on tests. In fact, I was supposed to be writing exams, and then it was at that moment that I decided I was not going to use my phone. I was very scared at the beginning that I was going to lose touch with a lot of people, but I can successfully say that I pushed through. You should probably try it too. Second is, do something every day that can potentially change your life. When I decided I was going to stay off my phone, I put out a list of activities that I knew they were going to take me closer to my dreams that I was going to do every day. One was making these videos, one was reading a book, a lot more other activities that I fit into my day, because I realized that there's nothing that, or if something does not change what you do every day, it cannot change your life, and I ensured that this had to change my life. For me, the third thing is live in the moment. I genuinely used to believe that every moment that I was not on my phone or with my phone, I was missing out on something, and it really didn't allow me to get the best out of the life, get the best out of the conversations I had with people, get the best out of my interactions with people. I genuinely always wanted to check to ensure that everything was going fine, and I believe that if I even got off my phone for a few seconds, I was going to miss out on some work or something like that. But genuinely, none of that happened. Fourth thing that I can say is, do one thing at a time. I was a victim of doing a lot of things at a time, multitasking. I made my brain always context switch. I was always planning to be reading a book the same time I was having a meal. But when I decided to consciously focus on one thing at a time, I was able to focus a lot better, I was able to get a lot more hours of working, and I was able to move a lot faster. I realized that taking breaks every passing minute, or 5 minutes or 10 minutes at whatever interval, was breaking my focus a lot. And breaking focus always means that when you want to get back into work, it's going to take you a longer time, when you can just focus for an extended period and then move on to the next thing. So focus on one thing. The next thing I can say I learned is perseverance. I learned to show up consistently every day, whether I felt like it, whether I didn't feel like it. I used to battle with this a lot. In fact, I used to make tech content in the past, and even though I used to show up consistently, it was not as much as I wanted to. I learned a lot, and I'm going to be sharing a lot more lessons later. This camera's memory is about to be full, so